Hey Tyson, this is Steven from CMP Auto here in Calgary, and this right here is our 2022 Toyota 4Runner TRD Off Road. First things first, I want to thank you for your interest in this unit. This is a very nice 4Runner, finished in midnight black metallic. Being that's a TRD Off Road, it's got a few extra features on it that I think you'll come to appreciate. And yeah, what I'll do in this video, go over some key features, give you a walk around tour, and hopefully we can set up a day and time for you to come on in and take it for a spin. So let's get started up front. You have projector headlamps there, fog lights down below. You have this very aggressive front end with the hood scoop exclusive to this trim. You also have 3M up the hood, up to about here, as well as the front fenders and front bumper. I do apologize for the dirt and dustiness. We are just getting our water back into our dealership, and there is a backlog as far as our dealership car wash goes with the whole water shortage that Calgary had. But anyway, down below, nice bumper, and then you have a sensor for your adaptive cruise control. You have a front camera as well as cameras on each side mirror and the back camera, creating a 360 camera. You also have a block heater located right there instead of under the hood where you have to go digging and getting your clothes all dirty. It's just nice to have it nice and easy right there. Around the sides, you get 17-inch alloy wheels wrapped in Dunlop Grand Trek all-terrain tires. You have splash guards front and rear, side steps, and also getting back to these tires, these are 265/70 R17s, so that equals about a 32-inch tire. The side mirrors have integrated LED turn signals. They also are covered in 3M. These are heated, they are auto dimming, and you have blind spot. You have keyless proximity entry on the front doors, which means you can keep your key in your pocket at all times, especially when you combine that feature with push button start. You have the TRD Off Road off-road badge here. And then out back, you have a hitch receiver, you have a backup camera. All the badging here is going to be black. And we'll open this up. Plenty of room back here. You have tie downs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have a 60/40 split rear bench, storage on that side, storage on this side, and in here you have a power plug, 3-prong. You have a DC plug, great for an air compressor or anything like that if you're outdoorsy. And we'll take a look at the back seat now. Okay, interior wise, you get the black leatherette seating, armrest that drops down and reveals some cup holders. You have red stitching on the seats and on the door panels with gloss black trim as well, very sharp. You have, where are we? Oh, yes, there we go. So you have full flat seats. Oops. There you go. And you can do the same on the other side. And you have a relatively flat floor. And because this is so boxy, plenty of room. Fold that back up. You also get rear AC vents, a pair of USB A's, and let's take a look at the front. You have a power driver seat with power lumbar support. Passenger seat is also power operated. You have a leather wrap steering wheel, perforated leather here and here. You have a set of buttons to the left of the steering wheel, your mirror controls, your automatic high beams, and then you have this view button. So as I mentioned, this does have a 360 camera, but if I hit the view button once, it will come up like that. That also happens when you put it in reverse, of course. So you have an overhead as well as the backup camera. If I hit view again, the curved view will come up. So there's a camera on each side mirror, and it's pointed down. So this is perfect for parallel parking, or if you're going off-road in a very tight spot, great to have. Next to that, you have a button for your power port in the back, and then you have your rear defrost. You have your adaptive cruise control. Okay, your stock is right here. You also have buttons for other driving assist. So this is equipped with Toyota Safety Sense. That includes your automatic high beams, your forward collision warning and pedestrian braking, your adaptive cruise control, as I mentioned, your lane departure warning with steering assist, so it will nudge you back into your lane if it finds that you're crossing over a lane without your signal on. What else? You have audio controls here, also for voice recognition right there. Speaking of which, that can also be used for Siri or Google Assistant, because this is equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as Bluetooth. Phone buttons here, and then this right here, these buttons will control the center display within the gauge cluster. Speaking of which, current mileage 71,172 at the time of this video. To the right of the steering wheel, you have a digital clock, your AC vents, of course, and then your infotainment system. So you have your phone projection, that will be your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You have Sirius XM radio, and you have a home screen that can divide the screen into your music, your phone, if connected, and then your navigation. Below that, you have your dual zone climate control. You do have heated seats as well, right here, and then you have this nifty button, which is one of my favorite features on Toyota SUVs, such as this, the Sequoia, and even trucks like the Tundra. So you have a rear power window that comes back, or comes all the way down. One of the coolest things ever. Also, you have TRD badges in the seats, power sunroof above my head, auto dimming rear view mirror, and you have a set of controls up here. But before I get ahead of myself, down here, set of cup holders. You have a spot here for storage, a spot there for storage, USB-A, 12-volt DC plug right there, and then you have a lever style transfer case right there. So with low range. Cup holder here, removable as well, in case it gets dirty. Glove box, yeah. Storage in there. And then let's get back up here. So you have four-wheel crawl control, okay, which is kind of a low-speed cruise control for off-roading, which is neat. It helps you maintain control. It's just nice. This one here is, so that's going to be your crawl mode. And this is your multi-terrain, I should say. So this is for your 4x4 system and your traction control. So you have different modes, that from light to heavy off-roading. Okay, you have a locking rear differential. Speaking of which, this is equipped with, because this is a TRD Off Road, you do have the kinetic dynamic suspension system, which disconnects the stabilizer bars, allowing for more wheel articulation. The whole idea behind that is it will help you help the tires rather make contact with the road or whatever terrain you're on to help you get going. Speaking of which, this vehicle, as spec'd, according to the specs, it has this. So 9.6 inches of ground clearance, approach angle. So from the front end, you have 33 degrees, and then the departure angle in the rear, 26 degrees. So plenty of clearance to get through whatever you throw at it. And then you have your stability control right here. This is going to be 8-track. I will find out more about that. Don't want to tell you the wrong thing. You have HomeLink garage door opener, and then of course you have your controls for your power sliding sunroof. Anyway, that's this vehicle in a nutshell. Please let me know your thoughts. I look forward to hearing from you. You take care.